Hello and welcome to HW News. Who can forget the famous words spoken by the court about the CBI? The court had called the central agency a caged parrot. In the past, there have been allegations by opposition leaders that those who oppose the Modi government, those who oppose the BJP, the Central Investigation Agency is used against them. Just take a list of political leaders against whom CBI took action in the past 6 years and you will find most of them are from the opposition parties, opposition leaders, the critics of the BJP. The opposition leaders had alleged that the agency has lost its autonomy and is working to the tunes of the central government. Now the same opposition is asking whether Enforcement Directorate has been going the same way. Again, most of those political leaders who have received ED notices and summons in the past 1 year are those who have opposed the BJP and Modi government the most. Starting with NCP chief Sharad Pawar, his nephew Ajit Pawar, Shiv Sena leader Pratap Sarnaik, MNS chief Raj Thackeray, BJP rebel and now new NCP entrant Eknath Khadse, and adding to the list is now Shiv Sena MP and chief spokesperson Sanjay Raut's wife. All of them have spoken against the BJP. In this video today, we will talk about the reasons why these leaders had to face ED action in detail. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, please do like, share and comment below our videos. Now let us start with Sharad Pawar. Sharad Pawar possibly is the senior most political leader in the country today, and he has been a magnet for those who oppose the ideology or politics of the BJP. In 2019, just ahead of the state assembly election, Sharad Pawar, who was being touted as the primary opposition in the state by BJP itself, received an ED notice. The Enforcement Directorate filed a case against him and others in Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank, that is MSCB bank scam case. The move came when there was Devendra Fadnavis government in the state. Bolstered by the big victory in Lok Sabha in 2019 elections, Devendra Fadnavis declared himself as the strongest contender in the ring, sometimes even going to the extent of saying that there is no other contender in the ring apart from him. He downplayed the Pawar factor, saying that the time for Pawar's politics is over. Meanwhile, several NCP and Congress MPs, MLAs were jumping ships. Many analysts believe that BJP thought that ED action will completely weaken the NCP. However, it was the same ED raid that revived Pawar politics in the state. After receiving the notice, Pawar said, and I quote, "I thank the probe agencies because they have involved my name in a case relating to such a bank of which I am not even a member of. I was not involved in the decision making. If they have filed a case against me as well, I would have been surprised had such action not been taken against me after the kind of response I received during my visits to various districts of the state." Moreover, in a complete spin to the events, Sharad Pawar announced that he will visit the ED office in Mumbai and appear before the officers. The announcement itself created such a stir that police had to impose Section 144 outside the ED office. It was only after the state police requested him not to go ahead with the plan to avoid possible law and order problems when Pawar cancelled his visit. But the entire situation did boomerang on BJP and the party ended up scoring a self-goal. Now let's talk about the second leader, Ajit Pawar. Along with Sharad Pawar, it was said that his nephew Ajit Pawar as well was named in the Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank scam case. However, ED said that Sharad Pawar was named in the FIR. In the case, Ajit Pawar was still on track. On the other hand, there were reports that ED began investigating the irrigation scam in which Ajit Pawar is accused back in May 2020. It isn't quite surprising that ED action against him came at a time when he is serving as Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, not under Fadnavis but under Uddhav Thackeray. We all know the early morning oath-taking ceremony and Ajit Pawar's return to the NCP. The entire episode left BJP red-faced. Now, Fadnavis also had to go down in the history of Maharashtra as the shortest serving chief minister who lasted for only a day and a half. Thereafter, Ajit Pawar also intensified his attack on the BJP. Now let's talk about the third leader, Raj Thackeray. Another leader on the list to receive the ED notice is Raj Thackeray. In 2019, Thackeray, who despite not enjoying much voter support, launched a front against BJP. His attacks on BJP were considered more scathing and pointed than even NCP and Congress. It is alleged that to nip his campaign against the BJP in bud, the ED was used. Maharashtra Navnirman Sena alleged that notice to party chief Raj Thackeray in money laundering probe in the ILNFS alleged payment default crisis case was issued out of political vendetta. MNS spokesperson Sandeep Deshpande also said, and I quote, that Raj Thackeray created a sensation during the Lok Sabha poll campaign earlier that year, that is 2019, and it had a significant impact on people, and to avoid a similar challenge ahead of the Maharashtra Assembly election, the ED has issued the notice. Let's talk about another leader, Pratap Sarnaik. Now, not only NCP and MNS leaders, former ally Shiv Sena has also made it to the ED list. Recently, Shiv Sena MLA from Thane, Pratap Sarnaik, was issued ED summons. The summons was issued after 6 hours of grilling session. Significantly, the action came after the Maharashtra police arrested Arnab Goswami, Republic TV founder and editor-in-chief. Sarnaik had strongly opposed the language used by Goswami on air against Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray. He had also opposed actress Kangana Ranaut when she was involved in the spat against the BMC. Not only that, Sarnaik also pushed for reopening of the Anvay Naik suicide case in which Goswami was named. He also moved breach of privilege motion against Goswami in Maharashtra Assembly. It is not a hidden surprise anymore that both Kangana and Arnab are accused of furthering BJP agenda, and thus it is said that raid on Sarnaik also was motivated. Let's talk about another leader, Eknath Khadse. The disgruntled former BJP leader who recently jumped ship and joined the NCP is another leader who received ED notice. The Enforcement Directorate would send him a notice on the land deal case in Pune. Khadse has been quite upset with the BJP for quite a long time. He says that he was sidelined in the party by the Devendra Fadnavis faction, who also promoted Girish Mahajan, who also hails from Jalgaon, to shadow over Khadse. Not getting any important post in the party or the government, Khadse finally bid adieu to the BJP and joined NCP this year. Let's talk about Varsha Raut. A day after a notice to senior NCP leader Eknath Khadse, the Enforcement Directorate on Sunday, that is yesterday, issued summons to wife of Shiv Sena leader, Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut. Sanjay Raut's wife Varsha has been asked to appear before the ED on December 29. Now, Varsha was summoned as a part of the investigation into the Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank scam case, that is the PMC Bank. The ED is investigating alleged financial transactions between Varsha and Pravin Raut, who is under arrest in the case. Today, addressing a press conference, Sanjay Raut said that the summons was an act of cowardice and hinted that several political leaders are being targeted by the investigative agency. The summons, though it has been issued to Varsha Raut, it is seen as a message to Sanjay Raut. Now, Raut is the most vocal spokesperson of the Shiv Sena, who is also said to be responsible for the Sena-BJP split. Even former Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has himself named him several times. In such a scenario, ED summons to his wife does raise eyebrows. Well, what do you think about this? Tell us in the comment box below. Tell us if you think that the ED actions against these political leaders you also feel are motivated. Thank you. Independent news media like us, truly digital news media like us require your support, viewers, because people like us don't toe the lines of power that be. We say the truth as we see it, and that is why we require support from you, our viewers. And that is why we have also rolled out a membership program on our YouTube channel HW News English, where you can click on the join button and you can subscribe. You can be a part of HW News English membership program, the details of which are in the video that is following. But If you join us as a member, you will not only support us, you will also get exclusive perks and benefits. You will get insider access to talk to us, talk to our editors as well. So that is what you will get as a perks and benefits. The details, as I said, are in the videos that will follow, but please do join us as member and help us in carrying out this service to the nation. Thank you. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying Rs 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying Rs 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.